Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for AI Solutions for MGA. We sincerely appreciate Insurance Journal for hosting this event and inviting Cogitate. I and my colleague Rekha will demo a couple of AI agents used by our MGA customers. We at Cogitate have a modern PNC platform that is extensively used by property and casualty carriers, MGAs, program managers, and wholesalers. Our platform ecosystem comes pre-integrated with 70 plus partners that provide various services like third-party data insights, payment processing, premium finance, etc. Our digital edge platform, empowered with CAIRA, represents the next frontier in transforming insurance delivery and servicing. Today's discussion, we will focus on our agentic layer, CAIRA, that sits on top of our core platform. So we started this CAIRA journey with two core goals. First, to elevate user experience, and second, drive operational efficiencies. As you see here, CAIRA is an orchestration layer of multiple AI agents designed from the inside out. So these are built into the heart of workflows to assist various personas in policy lifecycle, may it be retail agents, underwriters, or claim adjusters. And the beauty is, these AI agents can act independently, but also collaborate and cooperate to help with complex workflows. We are already helping customers in their production environment with some of these independent agents, like Submission Ingestion Agent, IVR you see Demand Assist there, Forms AI, and the list goes on. So what we will do next is give a quick demo of two of our AI agents working independently and already serving our MGA customers. That is Submission Ingestion Agent and Inspection Match Agent. I will actually request my colleague Rekha to help us with those two demos.
Thank you, Arvind. So the first one that I'll be talking about is our AI submission intake. In many agencies, agents send out submissions via email during the day and night and expect to get a quote back to them as soon as possible. So what here is where our AI submission intake comes into play. So let me open up an email. So this is an email that has come in from an agent requesting for a quote for our DNO and EPLI policy. This email comes along with a number of attachments, and it is expected by the agent to go through all of this. So the agent would have spent around 40 to 50 minutes to work on this if he was doing it himself. But with this AI submission intake, what that AI submission intake does is it reads all of the email along with the attachments. It extracts information that is in there and generates a submission and keeps it ready for an underwriter to review it. So all of this is done within 2 minutes. A submission is done and notification is sent to an underwriter, letting him know that the submission is ready. Let me quickly jump to our digital edge policy to show you guys how the submission would look like. I have logged in to our digital edge policy platform as an underwriter. So what it does is it's showing me all of my submissions that I need to work upon along with the statuses. But the main thing that we need to see is the submission email that came in is already assigned to me and already created for me. This was done by AI because I see the AI logo up here. So my submission is ready for me to review and then take action accordingly. So as soon as I come in, it shows me the application summary. All of this information that we see has been entered by the AI submission intake agent. So all the information is in here. What I can do is now I can take a look at it. I can go and edit submission to make sure all the data elements that are in there look correct. So as soon as I log in and get into the submission, my submission is divided into multiple sections. But what I also see over here is the confidence score. This has been filled in by AI. So AI says if it's a green color, that means the Cogitate's confidence score is 95% plus. So this gives me the confidence like that information is correct and I can just review and proceed further. But then there are certain elements wherein the AI thinks the confidence score is not as much as 95% plus, and that's the reason it has highlighted in yellow. In this case, I don't need to go back to the emails or the attachments and everything. Everything is in one place. So, what the AI did was, along with creating this submission for me, it also went ahead and uploaded all the documents and email into my system. So I do have everything in one place. So if I need to verify certain data, I can just go in here, open it up, and take a look at it. So what the AI does is whatever data elements it's extracting is in here highlighted. So I can take a look at this information and then go ahead and correct it if need be or proceed further. So, what this agent has helped me with is two things. One, it has taken the submission for me already pre written in here instead of me typing in and spending 40-45 minutes. Plus, then certain times what happens is there may be so many emails coming in which were missed out by me because I did not have the time. So it has gone ahead and eliminated the backlog that is in there. It has improved the responsiveness as well as it has ensured that we do not miss out on any opportunity that could have turned into a policy and extra revenue. The second AI agent that I'm very excited to talk about is our inspection match. So, as you know, when we bind a policy and if we are insuring something which has physical assets, there would be inspections. So, in case of homeowners, you may have an inspection report that is 15-20 pages long. But in case of commercial property, we would have 50-60 pages. So, now when this inspection report comes in, the underwriter needs to review the inspection report, match it against its policy to make sure there are no discrepancy. And if there are discrepancy, he needs to take action and all of the other things. So this is where our AI inspection match comes handy. What it does is whenever an inspection report comes in, the AI is going to retrieve that inspection report and looking at whose inspection report it is going to go into our policy database and pick up that policy as well as the carrier guidelines with which the policy was bound and make sure with those carrier guidelines because there are multiple carriers that the insurer may be working with. So it picks up the correct carrier guidelines as well as there may be certain MGAs who have their own MGA guidelines. So it picks up all of this as an input, the in carrier guidelines, MGA guidelines, the policy as and then the report. So it goes ahead, matches all, and then creates a report for an underwriter to review. And once the report is ready, it sends out a notification to an underwriter letting him know that a report is ready. But when he is creating a report, along with these guidelines, it also goes ahead and takes a look at these images and analyzes those images. So as you see over here, a tree is so close by to the house. So the AI agent is going to report all of that in its report to make sure that it has been taken care or at least it has been flagged for an underwriter to take corrective actions. So once a notification goes to an underwriter, the underwriter logs in to our dashboard. So I am an underwriter. I log into my inspection match dashboard. The first thing that we show is all the reports that have been processed by this particular underwriter. What also it does is my AI agent, along with creating reports, it also has the top violations. So on the right hand side, it keeps giving the top violations that the AI is figuring out with all of this inspection that is processing. This case, what I will do is if I keep seeing the same violation time and again, I can have a very productive chat with my agents to make sure they are aware and they take care when they are writing another policy with us. Now, when I go to the report, I see all of my inspection reports in one place. So we have this inspection hub, which is out there. The main important thing that we need to be aware of is priority. So what this does is my AI agent, along with generating the report, it also does triaging. So when it does triaging, so if there are any high risk violations on my inspection, it triages it as mandatory. So me as an underwriter know that I need to look into this quickly so that I can take quick actions. So this was Stephanie, the report that we saw. So let me open up my report. So on this report, this is a report generated by my AI agent. It gives a quick snippet of the property and the inspection. But what it also does is for each violation, it gives me a breakdown of those violations along with the confidence score with which the AI is confident on this particular reporting. It also gives me the risk and the solutions. So it says, okay, this is a mandatory change that we need to do on the policy. And it also gives me the resolution date in here. These are the recommended dates that come in. Me as an underwriter always has the ability to go and override it and change the date if need be. What my AI agent is also doing is at the behind the scene, it is generating a letter so that everything, all the violations that we see go into a letter and then that can be sent out to an agent or an insured or whoever we need to send it to. There may be certain violations that does not need to go on a letter, so he can go ahead and remove it. So as you see over here, overhanging trees, so this was one of the thing that came back from the image. And we also show where what is the source of this violation. So the source of the violation was the inspection report. So that is how we are generating. The underwriter can also go and add extra comments that is needed, and he can save the comments and then generate the communication letter and send it out to the respected person, either an agent or an underwriter. So what we're doing here is we are saving so much of underwriter's time in doing the tedious work, and now instead of doing he being a doer, we are going ahead and setting everything up for him so he can go and review everything and take approval. He can go and approve all of these changes instead of sitting and working on them. So that is where our AI agent comes in handy.
Thank you, Rekha. That was very intriguing, and we really appreciate everyone's time. And you saw in the demo the two key objectives for the reason for why we are building and taken this journey of CAIRA was to elevate the user experience. So you saw it that whether, especially in the complex risk like cyber liability, E&O, D&O, where applications have a lot of information, as Rekha demonstrated, it becomes easier for underwriter to move from data entry doer to more of a reviewer and approver and able to respond faster, and also then elevating the experience of an underwriter, as we saw in the insurance match inspection match. What you saw it that how it was able to analyze data, images, and give a very quick view so that underwriter can look at it, and also behind the scene how it was building a letter that can be shipped even with the dates that can be modified at a coverage level. So thank you so much once again for watching the video, and sorry, looks like we ran over time, so but we would love to hear your questions. Please feel free to reach out to us. Here is the QR code. Otherwise, go to cogitate.com and reach out. We would be more than happy to connect and share more of our journeys with our customers and how we are helping our customers. Thank you.
Thank you.